So I've been so lucky, like my childhood was a great childhood in Colombia. Like always surrounded with cousins, and my grandma, she was always looking after us. And my granddad, he used to have a Land Rover. So they were always taking us to the farm. They were coffee farmers. And same as my dad. So I didn't grow up in the coffee farm, but I was going there every weekend. So I was living in town, going to school, and then Friday afternoon, Saturday morning, go to the farm. So it was great. You know, like all my beautiful memories from my childhood are in the farm. So I always tell Miranda, like, look, we used to do this, we used to ride bicycles, we used to climb trees and all this stuff. And it's pretty much the same things that I still do nowadays. You know, it's like nothing have changed, just me a little bit. But,
You just look a little older.
yeah. But yeah, still, this is what we're doing at the moment. It brings me a lot of connection to my origin. But I didn't know where that coffee was going to, because I always saw coffee production, but that coffee was going to America or going to Europe or going to Australia or going to Canada. So when I came to Australia, I saw where that coffee was going to. I saw how people love coffee in Australia. I saw how it's a culture. Coffee shops in Australia are very important for the people. You know, it's a meeting point. So yeah, being in Australia, I just became a barista in Brisbane. And since then, always dreaming to have my own project with the intention to support small-scale farmers in Colombia, because I've seen the struggle in origin. I've seen how people get affected by bad weather, pests, even the government legislation, international price of coffee, always something that affects the farmers. And then at the end, from a coffee cup, they only get like 10 cents, 20 cents, which is nothing.
Paulo has a really unique opportunity because he actually speaks Spanish, he's from there, he can make the connections directly with the farmers, and we reduce that risk or cut out that middle person ripping them off. And so that's been really important to us from the start. Like our coffee, certainly for what people would generally sell in a coffee van, is of a really high quality.
Yeah.
And it's expensive to buy per kilo relative to other options, but it's because we're actually paying farmers really well. Like they receive above market price, under the condition somewhat that they're reinvesting that in improving their processes.
We saw an opportunity because we know Australians love coffee, but that there is plenty of coffee in the cities. You know, like if you go in Brisbane, Australia, it's like every corner is a coffee shop. As when we got the car, we got the tool to bring coffee to remote places. And that became our mission, to bring coffee to the adventure, to bring coffee to remote places, to bring coffee to remote communities.
And it brings so much joy. There are places that we've served coffee where the town, like they don't want us to leave.
That's very rewarding, you know, like coffee connects. And when you see the people, how they excited they are because they receive a cup of coffee, that makes your day, you know. Like at the end, I'd say I don't even do it for the money, you know. I get the money because I need to pay my suppliers and I need to put diesel in the car.
And food in our mouth.
And food. But the joy of serving others and seeing how grateful they are, that gives a lot of meaning to what we do.